Hello there, my name is Silly and Tail will be showing you the best hiding spots on the Hive Hide and Seek map art gallery, which is this lovely map right here. And let me tell you, the map has some of the best hiding spots in the entire game, and I will be showing you them all today. Now before we start, the blocks that you will be able to hide as on this map are polished granite, polished diorite, dark prismarine, and the blue terracotta pot. For each hiding spot in the top left corner of the screen, I will be showing you the best block to hide as for that particular spot. Alright, let's get started. Here is the spawn where you will be spawning, so that should make it very easy to follow this tutorial. You first want to go here into the gift shop, where the first great spot is up here. If you climb up this bush, then you can hide up near the top of the wall over here. I think some of the best spots here are right here, or you can go all the way over around to there. And it's probably best to be blue terracotta pot for this spot. And if we continue on, right here is another great spot. If you climb this art fixture over here, the best spot, I believe, is all the way over here, exactly right here, to fill in this art fixture, if you're dark prismarine. If we continue going through into this massive room, which has an insane amount of really good spots. And the first one, which actually isn't that great, but I think it's worth mentioning, is under the stairs right here. If you're just a blue terracotta pot hiding, I think it's a pretty decent spot. But the real good spots are up these stairs. So I'm sure you saw this massive art fixture in the middle. Now what you can actually do is parkour onto it and hide right here in this really good spot as dark prismarine. And then if you are polished diorite and want to hide here, it's really good. Or if you are a blue terracotta pot and want to hide right here, is also really good if you parkour over onto this thing. And then also in this room, you've got this mechanical looking thing with the pipes. You can parkour onto this red light up here, and I think if you hide here as polished granite is pretty good. But you can also parkour all the way over here, and this is also really good. But the parkour is a little tough. Then going over here, there's this whole thing with a bunch of stuff on the wall. But what you can do is you can actually parkour up there by doing this. And now you can just hide here, and it's pretty good. But you can parkour to there and to there. I believe over here is better, but it is a really tough jump. Here, I'll show you that it's possible. Oh, I made it, but I walked off. But you understand that you can go up here and even up on top of this if you want to. And then if we continue on over here, you can also hide on this thing right here. If you parkour over here as polished granite, I think it's a pretty decent spot. Right here, it's probably the best. And you can also go down here if you want to, but it really isn't that great. And then going into this room over here, there is an alright spot. If you parkour on top of this bush, you can go right here, which would probably be decent if you're dark prismarine. If a seeker notices you, then they'll probably figure it out. Alright, now I'm going to go back to spawn to show you the other side of the map. Alright, so if from spawn you go over here instead of there, there are also some pretty good spots this way. There's another one of these walls here, which I think is actually better than the other one, but you have to do some head hitter jumps, which are really annoying. But you can actually, if you crouch on the back of a block and just sprint forward, you can actually clear one block head hitters pretty easily. And then you can jump up here, which is really good. And then you can also jump over there, but it's not really worth it because it's too hard. I think it's just better to stay here. And then really there's nothing else that good for hiding spots in this room, or this one here. But if you continue on into this room, there are some good hiding spots. Now the first one I would like to show you is on this granite structure right here, that you can walk up to the top of it, and I think if you're polished granite, hiding here would be good, or up here. And then maybe if you're a pot or something else, it really doesn't matter. You can hide on top of this bush, and you can also hide on top of this bush. But if a seeker sees you, it would be pretty obvious. But that's why you'd hide in the corner and hope they don't see you. And then, oh yes, on the other side of this room, next to this other granite structure, there is this thing right here. But you can climb these vines and go up here. So right here, if you're Dark Prismarine, is a great spot. And then what you can actually do in this room is go through here, and it loops back to this room right here, and then back into the big room. So those are all the best spots that I could find on this map, but do not leave yet. I have one more thing to tell you. In the description of this video, I will be putting a Google form where you can submit the best hiding spots on any map that you have found, and I will use them in a future video. Click on the link in the description, there'll be more information there. Now please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day, and God bless.